everybody. We are live tonight. Yes. We are ready. We are ready to go. Are you ready to go? I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go all night long. It's time for the worst intro in the history of intros. It is Too Stoned. God damn.
The moon is full and the stars are aligned and the sky is an eerie black. It's the night of the biggest vampire on the hunt on the attack. He spreads his wings as he takes from the air like smoke from a roaring fire, salivating for a little slice of that sweet carnal desire. On your marks, get ready, set, go! 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 So get on with the show!
Live from Hermosa Beach, California, USA, and the Pacific Northwest. It is 2TWO Stoned, baby! I'm losing my fucking mind!
Jade, stop this crazy thing!
We are live! What a technical fucking nightmare tonight's been already. What the fuck is going on? It is Too Stoned. TWO Stoned for the slow ones out there. I
Yes.
am Johnny.
And I'm Marco, and welcome to the shit show. And I will open up the show by saying that I went out to smoke a cigarette for like 10 minutes before we got started, and I heard some coyotes howling, and that shit
Oh,
was
Jesus.
fucking wild. Yeah. Thankfully, it didn't seem like they were close enough to where I had to worry about it, but it sounded like they got something, and they were real fucking happy about it.
Hopefully one of my dogs.
yeah, she ditched one of the German shepherds up in my neck of the woods.
Oh, God. I have never been so happy. I was happier to get rid of the dogs than my wife, actually.
Well, it sounded like you're having some issues getting a hold of those dogs.
I am not a dog whisperer. I don't do well with dogs. They don't like me for some reason. I don't know. I think it's because I'm pure evil.
They could smell it on you.
Yeah, I mean, it might just be the it might just be the goddamn that I'm pure evil. Oh, so anyways, so yeah, I've had a really nice, peaceful day today, and I'm trying to load shit up in the show. Nothing's loading.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's going right. I didn't have an internet connection till like 2 seconds before we went on. And then I forgot to grab a lighter. I mean,
boy.
come on. That is the worst thing that could happen to a man.
Yeah, I mean, up until now, it's been pretty standard for the show, but you forgot your lighter? Come on, man.
I mean, that's rule number one of doing a stoner podcast. You have to have
Exactly.
a goddamn lighter.
Yeah, you gotta have a lighter within arm's reach.
Goddamn amateur shit show going on tonight.
Thank God we're only 20 episodes in.
Yeah, you think we'd be better by now, right?
Yeah, you'd think so.
We got to get a producer because
Right.
this me trying to do shit and listen at the same time is driving me crazy. I listen back to the shows and I'm like, I count it now. I do a thing.
Uh-huh.
I missed 4 excellent punchlines from you last week, and I'm very upset about it.
I mean, that tends to happen when you're stoned. You're kind of just cruising. But I don't know what it was that I said, but I'm glad that you at least acknowledged it later.
I'm like, that's hilarious. And what am I doing? Well, I'm looking at the chat boards and I'm trying to do this and listen to the show the whole time. I feel like that guy from Wayne's World. They went in and did the interview and they're like, yes, work is hard. But anyways, we will continue on tonight. Hopefully I will catch more punchlines than normal.
Maybe you'll pay attention since you have nothing to work with for once.
You got goddamn wolves out there eating people, coyotes eating people in your neighborhood tonight.
Yeah. People or a dog or a deer. Hopefully it's a deer. Actually, there was at one point where I think it was last year, where the coyotes got a real big problem. Where literally every night from like 11 o'clock till 2 in the morning, they were just howl and will not shut the fuck up. And this went on for like a week straight. And then one day, or one night, I should say, I heard the coyotes howling. I'm like, ah, shit, there they go again. So I go outside and I smoke a cigarette so that I can see how close they are. And right as I was listening to see how far they got, I just heard blah 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 blah. I was like, oh. Guess what? No more coyotes after that.
I didn't know the coyotes were armed.
Hey man, they know who they're fucking with out here. They know we got guns. They need to get ready.
Oh, the joys of living in the Pacific Northwest.
Oh yeah, you got pine trees as thick as any fucking jungle. Like seriously, there are some parts of this forest where if I took you, like I could literally guide you into the forest, and if I made you close your eyes and I spun you around and I hid behind a tree, you'd be totally lost, and all you did was walk 30 feet.
It'd be like that Suicide Forest movie.
Right. Yeah. It is like that, except it's not that terrifying at all, unless you start seeing some shit.
No, I mean is that Matthew McConaughey that went into the Suicide Forest, or was that James Franco?
I don't remember.
I think it was McConaughey, where he literally went into the forest, and everybody that goes into that forest goes in the forest to kill themselves.
Yes.
And I think outside hearing, if I'm hearing mountain lions and coyotes, I'm killing myself. I ain't dealing with that.
Well, that's the thing is, like, have you ever heard the noise of like a mountain lion that's either in heat or a mountain lion that's like desperately calling to like try to attract prey? It's seriously like one of the most unholy things you will ever hear in your life. And it is one of those things where, like, if you look at Native American folklore and mythology and stuff, when they talk about like demons and spirits of the forests and wendigos and shit like that, if you listen to a fucking mountain lion like screaming its head off and you had no idea what that was, you'd be like, oh yeah, that's a demon. I don't even need to go to confirm that. That's a demon. That just sounds like evil. You know?
There's ghosts out there.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is, but I'm not going to go check it out. That's terrifying.
I grew up in the woods. We didn't have a lot of mountain lions, but we had a lot of goddamn timber wolves.
Ooh, yeah, that's a fun one.
What do you think I can't handle German shepherds. I can't even imagine what a timber wolf would do to me.
Oh, a timber wolf will tear you limb from fucking limb, bro.
Other than choke in the first round of the playoffs, but
different Timberwolves.
Yeah, Cat. It's funny that there's a guy named Cat on the Timberwolves. I don't know why I find that amusing or why I even said that right now, but we're going to continue.
It's ironic, I guess.
And Cat is back for the playoffs, just to let everybody know.
Yay.
So we are on Two Stone tonight. The comment boards are wide open. We have
Yes.
some exciting news. 420 is coming up this Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess you're probably going to be forced to work.
Yeah, of course. Well, stoners got to eat.
That sucks. And that's not a job you could go to, Stone, because you could probably get seriously injured.
Yeah, seriously injured or, fired.
Yeah, I mean, just sticking your hand in the frying machine and not paying attention, just trying to grab some fries out of the bottom. Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah.
Stone at Burger King.
Oh, there was one time I was dropping some fries and I didn't know that there was like a chunk of ice in the middle of that fry batch. So when I dropped it in the oil, it fucking exploded. And the oil just like splashed all over my forehead, and it looked like I got like a fucking it looked like I got like a fucking Gorbachev birthmark like right on my fucking eyebrow. And it
Oh,
was on there
Jesus.
for yeah. But thankfully it wasn't like a serious burn and I healed it. But yeah, it looked bad for like a week.
They got robots that make everything. Why can't we turn the robots into making French fries? It's dangerous.
Hold on, let me adjust my KFC pin here real quick. It's because we like to do things by hand here, Johnny.
Oh, okay. But I would recommend a robot for the frying.
Yeah, I would say I would recommend a robot for literally everything but the chicken.
And then so we had a guest I thought tonight, but I can't get a hold of him. So whatever.
Yeah, I was wondering about that, but I assume that he's busy, driving trucks and all that. For all we know, he's passed out with a fucking lot lizard next to him.
I just assumed while he was walking next to Joey C in Florida that our friendship is now over. As you can see, he's not even in the comments tonight.
No, but I mean, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? You win some, you lose some. So that's the first guest I booked, and that didn't go through well.
What do you mean? You got Phil Spector or Eddie Spector?
Eddie Spector. I got to get a hold of him. I got to talk to him.
Yeah.
Anyways, it is 2 Stone tonight. It is the 420 weekend coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Very exciting things going up, and I got a photo from Pete today. We have the supply for the party, and the Vegas party has come in. Where is Pete's picture? That's one of. I don't know why he sent me a picture of his dick. All right, this is the one we need to see. I think he meant to send that to someone else, hopefully.
Oh yeah,
So-
that's yeah.
You think we got enough?
How many people did you say is expected to be there?
56 people.
I mean, if these people are smoking like chimneys, then maybe not. But if we're talking some pretty casual people, then yeah, definitely.
I mean, it's literally going to look like with the condo's on fire with that many joints getting lit.
Yeah, the smoke's just gonna be bellowing off the patio. They're gonna you're just gonna see a fireman just climb up a ladder on the porch and just say, "What the fuck's going on?"
What the hell? It looks like the building's burning down. Oh my God. So yeah, I think we got enough. How long would that last you? A year?
I think maybe year, 2 years. It would ultimately depend on what kind of weed's in there that we're talking about. But yeah, I'd say probably a year or two. What about you? I'm guessing maybe 3 months.
Yeah, a couple days.
Couple days. I wouldn't even finish the whole thing. I would just take 2 hits of one, put it out, and light another one.
I'm trying to think how many joints I could smoke a day, really, realistically. I usually smoke a half of one when I wake up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing maximum, if I'm not drinking, 8 joints a day, if that.
God damn, bro. So at
but
what point do you
that's
take in oxygen for the day?
Well, that's in a 24-hour period. That's not like
Well, you don't have an oxygen tank on standby?
I probably should. Today, I choked up so hard, I thought I was going to die. I couldn't breathe. I was coughing so hard. Done with them
Well,
fucking bongs.
Ooh, yeah, that might do it. But obviously, the solution to your problems is smoking more.
That's what I say. It gets the phlegm out.
Yeah, right.
Cough it all up. Oh Jesus! I'm wheezing tonight again. God damn it!
Well, if you need some advice on getting your sinuses and throat all cleared out, just put some hot sauce on your fucking tongue. That shit clears you out real quick.
I'll do that just like Gil on Curb Your Enthusiasm, where he said, when you couldn't get a hard on anymore, you just put a little hot sauce in your finger and shove it right up your ass. Oh Jesus!
That's the secret to getting your tolerance back.
And to all those people that are still living in states where it's illegal, I kind of feel like this guy here when we do the show and we're both smoking legal product.
Yes, for those of you who are audio listeners, Venezuela's president, already mocked for gaining weight amid a hunger crisis, pulls out an empanada from his desk during a live TV address. And you know what? I gotta say, I kind of respect the balls on this man.
What a dick! It's gonna be the biggest dick move ever.
I know, like you've already, everyone's visibly noticed that you've gained weight while everyone else is starving, and then on live television you're just snacking.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, everybody says bad shit about America, but when you leave America, you're like, I got to get the fuck back home.
Yeah, it's just like, is America perfect? No, but compared to a vast majority of other countries, yeah, it's pretty good.
I've been around the world 3 times, and I think the only place I've ever been to where I'm like, you know what, this could work for me, would be New Zealand.
Really?
That is the coolest, chill place I've ever been. It's like Australian, but better.
See, every time I talk to Aussies, they do nothing but talk shit about New Zealanders, and all they do is they come over to Australia to make money and then fuck off back to New Zealand.
Oh, it is the cleanest place I've ever been to in my life. The weed there is insane.
Oh,
I had a great time there.
Yeah?
Not a lot of bugs either. That's the other cool thing.
That's bizarre.
Yeah. There's hardly, I didn't see bugs anywhere. No bugs. Not a lot of poisonous snakes there. It's a really chill place to be where you don't have to be all stressed out. You don't have to be worried about getting eaten by a mountain lion in the middle of the night.
Well, I mean, if your native bird is the kiwi, then I guess it has to be a pretty chill place.
That was the only, I mean, that's the place where I didn't like, the second I get there, like, I want to get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
And everywhere we went, I thought, I got to behave myself because I can't be a dick like I normally am. I can't fuck around in Poland.
No, because then they'll curse at you in Polish, and then you have no idea what to do.
And the other cool place too is Thailand, but that's for a whole other reason and a whole other show.
Yeah, from what I've heard about Thailand, like pretty much if you're a white person in Thailand, they just assume that you're rich. Because why the fuck else would you be in Thailand?
Spending $100 in Thailand literally is like, on the night out, is like going out with $5,000.
Yeah, the American dollar is worth a lot in like the Philippines and like you said, Thailand, Vietnam. It's crazy.
It's just, you could get a woman for like $8.
Yes, but how much does it cost to guarantee it's a woman?
They're pretty straight up. They're pretty straight up. I didn't get fooled. You can tell.
Okay. All right.
It's like
I'm not judging, man. I'm just saying.
No, it's like when I grew up in Wisconsin. Even though I'm half black, every black guy looked black. It looked like the same guy to me. You know what I mean? everywhere. Like all black guys look the same. But then when I started hanging out with my black family members on, the reunions and stuff, now all of a sudden I can distinguish different types of black people. So after you're in Thailand for about 3 days, you can kind of figure out which ones have the cocks and which ones don't.
Yeah, I believe the Adam's apple is a giveaway.
The voice is the huge
Yeah.
giveaway. And the and the shoulders and the mannerisms.
Yeah. Okay.
But
how long were you in Thailand for?
I was there for 3 weeks.
Damn. The fuck were you doing in Thailand?
Partying. We just partied
Okay.
nonstop. And you get yourself a little girlfriend while you're there, and she's with you the whole time. And they sleep in late and they eat a lot. I'm like, perfect. Not supposed to be there for 3 days. I stayed for 3 weeks. I was thinking about getting married.
Just living like a king in Thailand.
I really felt like the richest man on earth. It was insanely how you want to take me to dinner? Yeah, I'll take. I got $6. Yeah, let's go out to dinner. And then marijuana's legal there too now, by the way.
Fuck yeah.
So it is. You really, if you're a lonely old man and can't get laid, it's an 18-hour plane trip. But woo. Yeah, there's a lot of white dudes that are just living there now.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I would say it's bizarre, but no, you're selling it pretty good in my opinion. It's like, nah, dude, you just throw up $100 and everybody treats you like you're fucking royalty.
And I mean, you can live like a millionaire for less than $1,000 a month.
Shit.
Now you do have to learn how to ride a scooter.
Oh no, my plan is ruined.
I do have pictures of me riding a scooter. I'm very ashamed, but that's the transportation there.
Oh, you know what the hardest part about riding a scooter is?
Somebody seeing you?
Telling your parents you're gay.
So very good 420 coming up in Thailand. You washi first, she goes.
No, it's China. Remember, you're number one in China, not Thailand.
Yeah, we are. We're killing it in China right now. I was
How the fuck did that
unbelievable.
happen?
Well, we have a low resolution podcast that goes through Blog Talk, that goes through all the channels still.
But that's still a thing.
And since the technology is so old and out of date, China doesn't detect it. Like China blocks everything from YouTube, everything from Facebook. All American shit is blocked over there. So nobody in China is getting the Joe Rogan podcast, but they are getting the MHH network. So hello, Chinese people.
Yes, and I'll take this as an opportunity to see this as you're trying to infiltrate our space. This is our way of infiltrating your space, and I promise not to do anything nefarious, like mention what happened in Tiananmen Square in 1989, which definitely didn't happen.
No, China's done nothing but the best.
Nope. No, absolutely do not look up what happened in Tiananmen Square in 1989. There's absolutely nothing significant that happened on that year.
Jaywalking is a crime.
Especially in front of a tank.
That kid was jaywalking, goddammit.
Yeah, you want to talk about overkill.
Oh, just a little indiscretion at Tiananmen Square.
Yeah.
The weird thing is when I went to Hong Kong, I think it was about 9 years ago, I literally thought I was in England.
What?
Everybody was white. Everybody had an English accent. There was hardly any Chinese people there. I didn't know that the English ran Hong Kong up until just 20 years ago. It was weird.
Yeah, I didn't
Some
know
are
that
white.
either.
some more white people in Hong Kong than I do in Chinatown here in Los Angeles.
Man, that is wild. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense when you really think about it, when you see that all the multi-billionaires that are all, rubbing shoulders, all buddy-buddy with Xi Jinping.
Oh, Xi Jinping is the best. He's the greatest leader of all time. I am not getting... Call me John Cena Jr. I'm going to start learning Chinese. Asian call.
You're going to chill out for the Chinese immediately.
Absolutely. South Park did the greatest episode on that.
Yeah.
Fucking Mickey Mouse is fucking...
Just kicking the shit out of the Jonas Brothers.
The Chinese are bringing people that are smoking weed with machines.
That seems a little redundant to me. I mean, the robot's not going to get high, is it? And also, if it does it hallucinate about electric sheep?
I think we figured something out. We figured something out. We can AI program a computer to get high, so it slows down.
Yeah,
That's stupid.
We come up with a program, and it finally just has this artificial intelligence. It can finally process free will. It can look up anything it wants. It's like, great. Now we're going to install these lungs. Smoke this real quick.
That would be the greatest search engine of all time. Ask Johnny, or ask Marco. Ask Marco and Johnny. Type shit in, and we're like, huh? Just back, huh?
Yeah, it's literally. It's just us replying back to people saying like, no, it's AI. Trust me. Like, look, you can talk to me right now. It'll sound just like me.
Man, do you really want to know?
Are you sure you want? You really shouldn't ask me questions that you don't want the answer to, friend.
And then all of the porno searches will just type back, we do not condone any type of this behavior.
Listen, I'm not saying that I do know what you're talking about, nor am I admitting that I know what you're referring to, but I just so happened to find the link. Don't ask me how I found it. I just did.
Be like that episode of Seinfeld when Kramer had the movie phone number. Why don't you just tell me what movie you want to see?
God, I need to fucking rewatch Seinfeld again. Actually, speaking of which, Curb Your Enthusiasm did its final season.
I know, it's
honest, I thought that show was going to go on for fucking ever until Larry David died, but
I really did too. But I think Larry David was getting nervous because he lost Super Dave, died on that show.
Yeah, Super Dave's dead. Fucking Richard Lewis is dead, and those are the main ones. But yeah, that's basically like half of the main crew is fucking dead. It's like, yeah, what's the point?
That rapper kid, that Tom Hanks' son, is it Colin Hanks? His career died.
I think his name's Chet. It's Chet Hanks.
Chet Hanks, yes. Chet Hanks' career died. I love Chet Hanks. I want Chet Hanks on everything.
Really?
He's the greatest actor of our generation.
Wow, so you're shilling for China and the Hanks family, huh?
Yes, I am.
Listen, I'll follow suit if it starts working, but for now I'll stand my ground.
Yes, I also think Epstein was framed, but we'll get into that later.
You've been in California too long.
It is. I'm too chill. I heard on Saturday, instead of smoking weed, they're going to be drinking baby's blood.
Oh, yeah, it's that adrenochrome or whatever the fuck.
What's his name? Jim, the heavy metal comedian guy, Jim Brewer.
No, Jim Florentine.
No, I'm thinking of Brewer though. He did the heavy metal
okay.
record, but he said that somebody came in and talked to Dave Chappelle, and they murdered him and replaced him with somebody else.
Yes, but this is also Jim Brewer we're talking about.
And I'm like, I got to find out what Jim Brewer's smoking because I really want to be like that. I want to be like just nuts.
Honestly, that's one of my favorite things to do is if anybody ever comes at you with some crazy conspiracy theory, you just come up with an even crazier one that just out crazies them. Like if someone comes up to you and says like, "Hey man, did you hear that the earth is hollow?" Just look them dead in the eyes, just be like, "You think the moon's real? Who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Get out of my face, fucking sheep."
Yeah, it's kind of weird with this whole eclipse thing from all of a sudden.
Oh, you think that's mathematically possible that just happens? Nah, it's being controlled by a fucking RC remote control, buddy.
It is unbelievable what's going on. Oh, Jesus. So last week I kind of mentioned how I become completely autistic this last few months.
Yes.
And how I'm addicted to this TV show.
Uh-huh.
And I had to bring a clip just to show you how awesome this is. And tell me
that
you would not watch this forever. Now, we better warn people. In the upcoming video, a man suffers a fiery crash.
Ooh.
This man's car went off the road, killing spectators and ironically smashing right into the ambulance.
Oof.
This man's name was Crazy Jimmy. Now, I've been worried about Crazy Jimmy. I don't know if Crazy Jimmy made it. They never told us on the episode, but we have an update after we show you this horrific footage of Crazy Jimmy almost dying. And unfortunately, two spectators died that day in this very tragic day of racing. It's very
I'm gonna have to see the crash to see if this man deserves to walk away from it or not.
Well, here we go. This is Crazy Jimmy in his awesome Fiero. This man thought he could bring his Fiero and race Ferraris. That's how special Crazy Jimmy is.
Whoa! What? They are off for the final race of the Fiero tournament. Randy Ferrero out in the lead. He is moving fast. I know he would love to tie the score.
He almost lost it there.
Here he goes into turn 3. Guy Fieri in second. Jimmy in third. Whoa!
What?
Jimmy went off the side of the mountain.
What are you talking about?
His car's on the other side of this road.
Oh, that car's smoking.
Hey, what's taking them so long to get to the car? They're right there.
I'm getting some flashbacks here, and it's not good.
Well, somebody needs to get to the car. Send the mechanics.
That was a...
Here's the replay. It appears he was forced off the road by Guy Fieri.
I told you that guy should not be on the track. He should be nowhere near a generational talent like Crazy Jimmy.
Okay, bring it down a little bit. We're trying to figure out what's going on here. We're getting word that the mechanics reached Crazy Jimmy before the medical staff was able to. It appears they're trying a full synthetic oil treatment on Jimmy.
Wow.
He's out of the car now. He does not appear to be moving. Whoa!
What?
They are off for the final race of the Fiero tournament. Randy Ferrero out in the lead. He is moving fast.
I mean, how can you go wrong with that?
I mean, to be fair, it is one of those things where, like, people who are, like, super into model trains, where you're like, even if you're not into model trains, you have to acknowledge how much effort was put into this fucking thing.
Unbelievable. You know? The track, the people on the side of the track, all the extra car, I mean, everything and the announcers.
Yeah.
What an unbelievable, and I tried to, I had that Aussie thing you sent me, and it didn't show up.
Damn.
We'll play that next week, though. Those guys are funny.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I just really love that they literally took my childhood and put it on TV. I used to have the Hot Wheels cars. Did you have the tracks growing up?
Oh yeah, when I was a kid, my dad was always super into Hot Wheels, and when I was a kid, we always had, we never assembled the tracks like we were supposed to. We always Frankensteined our own and just like shot them out of a fucking window or into the toilet, or we were just doing stupid shit with them. But yeah, we fucked with Hot Wheels all the time.
Yeah, so I was just like, that'd be like, if I was a rich kid, I'd go to my dad. Dad, I want a track like those guys have, and I want to do my own races. I've already looked up hobby places. Okay, and I think you know what I think we could do?
Huh.
I think we could have all of our listeners send their cars in, and we could have the Two Stoned inaugural race.
Mm.
And if your car wins, we'll give you a cash prize.
Okay, but we still need a track.
I'm going to go to Hobbytown tomorrow. I'm going to buy a giant track built better than that one. I'm like a 12-year-old kid. Mine's going to be better. Our races are going to be cooler.
I'm going to have my track go all around my house.
We're going to clock those cars at 30 miles an hour at one point. The one thing I do remember about those Hot Wheels tracks is my mom used to whip my ass with them.
Oh yeah, you could. Yeah, I don't know about the race tracks nowadays, but yeah, you could definitely clobber someone with those.
And those little fucking grooves, they leave a nice little fucking skid mark on your back.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it looks like a celery impression, even though you obviously couldn't get a fucking wound from celery.
And I know everybody wants to know, how is Crazy Jimmy doing? Well, here we go.
He was a rising star in the die-cast racing world.
Crazy Jimmy winding the lead.
Hold on to it, Jimmy boy.
Jimmy goes into a drift.
He's got it.
And Crazy Jimmy does what's seemingly impossible. He wins a Ferrari tournament driving a Fiero.
Until one fateful race when everything changed.
Fiery in second, Jimmy in third. Whoa!
What?
Jimmy went off the side of the mountain.
What are you talking about?
His car's on the other side of this road.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. The good thing, I guess, he crashed into the ambulance.
Now he must summon the courage and find the right team to put his Fiero back on the track. This King of the Mountain Tournament 2 Finals, Jimmy's back, and he's back for revenge.
Oh, God. That is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Jimmy's back, and he's back for revenge. After Guy Fieri.
It's just toy cars, man. Like, you just made it like 10 times more dramatic than it has any right to be. Got all these fucking plastic figurines and shit. The dramatic ass music.
It is so fucking stupid that it's the best thing ever. Hey, Lambda's in right now. You know who that is, right?
Yeah, that was the fraternity from Revenge of the Nerds.
Yes, the black guys.
Yeah.
The brothers. You know what? The brothers had no problems with the Omega Moos.
To be honest,
the fat chicks.
I have. Oh, okay. I was like, that went way over my head. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I don't know why how horrific they call it. I'm going to read for a part. What part is it? Oh, it's for a fraternity of fat girls called the Omega Moos. Oh, yeah, sign me up.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be honest, if you ever look up any sort of, like, audition reel where there's a TV show where there's, like, an ugly friend or an ugly character, it's literally just a line of people going, like, yep, I'm the ugly one.
I'm uglier than this guy.
Yeah, I'm uglier than this dude. I want the job. Like,
I'm trying to remember the guy's name, but there was one guy from the 70s all the way up to 2016 when he died. Every time they needed a white trash guy, they got him. I'm trying to remember the guy's name. He was on Tool Time. Redheaded guy with the wrong red beard. He was on Vacation, where Chevy Chase is stuck in the desert, and he goes, "How much is it going to cost?" And he, "How much you got, son?" That guy. Every white trash roll, they call that guy. Guy was in 900 films. 900 being an ugly white trash guy. That's his character.
I mean, hey man, if it ain't broken.
He was the best. That redheaded, scraggly beard.
Yeah, I don't remember his name though. That's gonna drive me fucking crazy now.
And he was in everything. Any movie from the 80s, he was in it. Yeah, I don't know. He was a drummer in real life.
Really?
He played a bunch of bands. I think he even played Lynyrd Skynyrd at a point. Guy was incredible. Incredible life story. So what is Marco smoking tonight?
It's referred to as Gold DJ.
Gold DJ. Just press play on the gold button.
Yeah, perfect timing. But yeah, it's a sativa, and to be honest, it kind of tastes like floor cleaner a little bit.
Oh, yeah, lemony pledge kind of taste.
Yeah. So, but that only means I'm getting more cancer, which means it's good.
I was talking. So the shit you got to stay away from. Well, this is just a pen, though. So you're just.
Yeah.
I'm currently smoking my dead friend's weed. I don't know what it is. It's just a big jar of weed. It's got like 8 jars of the best looking weed ever, and I'm only on jar 1.
I mean, obviously he's not gonna want it.
I'm hoping to smoke this whole thing tonight. Maybe I can have a conversation with him.
Yeah, you smoke all of his weed, and then his ghost shows up. He's like, "So you smoked all my weed, huh? I left you all this stuff, and you smoke all my weed. That ain't cool, man."
You smoke all my weed, and you put the fucking moves on my girlfriend on the ride home yesterday from my fucking funeral. You dick.
Also, where are my dogs?
I said you specifically that you needed to take care of those dogs. And I'm like, well, I took care of them for one day.
Yeah, I took care of them, and then I realized I couldn't. So I made the right call, and I gave them to somebody who could.
Yeah, I fed them good. I literally DoorDashed Outback Steakhouse over. And I just took the steaks and I threw them down the stairs. Closed the door.
Okay, yeah, maybe you shouldn't be taking care of German Shepherd.
Well, when they growl at you, I had to pull the one. I mean, that one, them fuckers are strong. That one got me right in the calf. I got a big old chunk of my calf taken out.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Rottweilers are no different. German Shepherds are no different. If a dog, there are some times where a dog tries to test its patience. It tries to test you, and it will test you. And there are some times where you do something it doesn't want to do, and it bites you. So you punch it in the fucking head.
Okay, Peter. We're just kidding.
Okay, or you just do what you do, and you become a scaredy little bitch throwing steak down the stairs when you could.
Scaredy little bitch. That's great. Love it. Oh my god.
But here's the thing, though. With the Rottweiler, like, I could literally punch that dog in the head with all of my might, and I would probably break my fist before I break anything in that dog's head. But I can still hit that dog just enough to where it could get the point across that I am not fucking happy with you right now. You better listen to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You got to show him who's boss. You got to be the dominant one.
Yes. Yeah, this is a dog. It's a pack animal. You need to establish dominance on them. If not mentally, then sometimes physically, because they will test you.
Well, and the other thing is too, Carrie comes over, Brian's ex-girlfriend, walks downstairs. She's like, "Oh, what did he do to you?" I do nothing. I let him sleep in her own shit. I don't know. I didn't know what else to do. I was scared. I was more scared of those dogs than you are of mountain lions. That's how more of a man you are than me.
I mean, to be fair, two German shepherds. I mean, one German shepherd that doesn't like you is bad enough. Two of them, yeah, that's asking for trouble. I'm not entirely blaming you on that one. Plus, they're probably a lot more familiar with her than you anyway.
Yeah, they were such sweethearts for her. She puts them in the truck and they didn't even make a noise. I'm like, these aren't the same dogs. You left those demons downstairs. And then the other thing is they behaved in front. They didn't even come at me or nothing. They like I wasn't even there. Like they were just so glad to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah,
that they weren't going to do anything.
Okay, well, let me put it to you this way. Again, especially if there's two dogs in the equation, then they have a pack mentality, and their pack leader, your friend, is effectively gone. So there is no pack leader, and until one presents itself, then they will have to figure that out for themselves and establish a pecking order. But then you show up, and they kind of looked at you and went, "I'm sorry, who the fuck are you?" You know what I mean?
I think they're just racist. I think they could smell the black on me.
I mean, they are German shepherds.
Exactly, them Nazi dogs.
I mean, so are Rottweilers, but
so yeah, I was sitting there. I was watching the pet rescue guy, or the Cesar Romero. Is that his name?
Cesar Romero, yeah.
So I was watching him tame the dogs, and then I would, like, okay, cool, I got this figured out. I get about halfway down the stairs, and they come right at me. I had them, and I like, nope, shut the door. I went, nope, don't have that now. Don't have that kind of balls like Caesar does.
Yeah, it's even when it's false confidence, confidence is key. It's and I mean, to be fair, like you said, when I mentioned earlier that you gotta punch them, you gotta kick them, you gotta do that sometimes. And I'm not saying you do that with every dog. If you got a fucking terrier or something, you're gonna kill the dog. Don't fucking hurt the dog. But if you're talking about a dog that weighs just as much as you, if not more than you, how are you going to control a dog that can drag you by the leash? You have to make it think. You have to make it think that if it fucks up, you will kill it. You need to make it doubt ever fucking with you. They need to listen to you, because there will be severe consequences if they don't. Even though they know they could kill you if they really fucking wanted to, they think it's a bad idea. You know what I mean?
Well, I know, and they were such beautiful looking dogs. They were like, I don't know, but
also,
thank God they're gone.
Yeah. While we're talking about German dogs, what is it with the Germans and giving their dogs eyebrows? Why does every German dog have an eyebrow fur pattern? I don't get it. Like,
well, I guess that's from the fur. Oh my God, that's the Furber.
Sure.
So unfortunately, you work at the big 420 party's coming up. We're smoking weed like crazy, and
is that what we do?
We smoke it like crazy.
Yes, 420, the holiday for people who smoke weed every day, can celebrate by smoking weed all day.
It's still sad. There's still millions of Americans that cannot partake Saturday because of the drug testing at work.
Yep. Yeah. It's a sad time.
I always remember I was working maintenance when I was younger, and they came in and they said, "Hey, we're going to start doing the drug testing starting tomorrow." And every single one of us that was working there took our keys, threw them at the manager, and says, "Well, we're all going to fail. See you later."
just straight up like, look, man, I'm not even gonna go through the fucking bullshit. I'm just gonna fail, so I'm out of here. Actually, I saw something that was kind of funny in the news that said in Idaho, weed is definitely illegal. It's a big no-no in Idaho still, but they did change the law a little bit to where if you are caught with possession, and I'm not talking about if you've got like kilos of weed, like if you got a joint on you or something like that, instead of it being labeled automatically as a federal offense, you will be given a fine of $420.
$420. Oh,
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
Either you pay
And-
$420 or it's a federal offense. Take your pick.
You gotta. I don't know. I guess I'll pay it. Well, the other problem is they take your weed, though.
I'm not saying. Yeah, they take your weed and they're making you pay for it. Like, I'm not saying it isn't bullshit. I'm just saying it is funny.
Oh, it's hilarious. I know there's a lot of states. If you get caught with edibles, it's 3 years automatic.
Mm-hmm.
I think was it Kansas? I think Kansas, Ohio actually legalized it. They were the worst at one time, and now they're legal. So it makes no sense.
I mean, I'm sure that we'll see it in our lifetime that weed will be legalized in all 50 states, if not a vast majority of the states. I'm sure we'll see it.
I mean, I voted for Joe Biden because he said that was the first thing he was going to do, and I guess he hasn't started to do anything yet.
Are you openly admitting that you voted for Joe Biden?
I might be. No, actually, I was in prison at the time, so no, I didn't vote for anybody.
See, I knew that, and I was going to see where you were going to go with that.
But I like to pretend like every other right-wing radio host.
Yeah. Or no, wait. You're a felon, though, so that means you definitely voted for Biden, then. Maybe you didn't know it, but you did.
Well, I mailed in 8 votes.
They sent me 8 copies, and I filled out all of them. I don't know.
They told me what names to put on there.
Actually, that's one thing that people talk about is like oh, the voting's rigged. It's all bullshit. I'm like, well, yeah, but that's always been a thing in this fucking country. Even back in like the 1800s, the voting system's been rigged. One of the greatest fucking instances of that I came across was this was back when there wasn't Democrats and Republicans. It was Democrats and Whigs. WHIGS, Whigs. And
that's it. Yeah, the Whigs.
Yes. So the Whigs were trying to get they're trying to get their guy up for presidential election. So what they did was they would go and find some drunk guy and say, "Hey, you go vote for our guy and we'll give you a drink." So the drunk goes, "Okay, yeah, sure, whatever." So he goes and votes for the guy. Sure, okay. So then he comes back, they give him his drink, and they say, "Okay, now we're going to shave you completely bald. Your name is now this. Go vote for our guy again, and we'll give you a drink." And he says, "Okay, sure." He goes and does it, gets another drink, and then they say, "Okay, now we're going to shave your beard. Your name is this now. Go and vote for our guy again, and we'll give you a drink." And he's like, "Okay, sure." So they got 3 votes out of one drunk guy who didn't give a shit. He just wanted drinks.
I think we could win. Free.
Yes.
We have enough joints to bribe people.
Oh yeah, easy. Yeah, vote for me for president. I'll give you this joint right now.
I mean, we got plenty.
Yeah, literal, like practically a fucking year's worth.
This is the stupidest fucking guy I've ever. I'm so stupid. Where is that? God. Try to find the thing to put. There we go. Jesus Christ. All right. I got to get back to my original. I got to get back to Vegas. This has not been a good week of broadcasting.
Yeah. Although, to be honest, I was surprised that you wanted to do the show today. Yeah, like I was kind of here to still be dealing with shit in Cali. It was like I wasn't gonna give a shit for it.
No, I got to do something normal. There's so much shit going on. I can't even just. I own things now that I don't know what to do with.
I actually own shit now.
Like companies and shit. So it's a nightmare.
Oh, I can only imagine.
And one thing I cannot figure out is every time we do this show every week,
Mhm.
I don't have snot in my nose the whole week, but 50 minutes in every week, all of a sudden snot just comes rolling out of my nose every week.
It's allergy season, man. And
It is weird.
And I imagine you've probably been outside longer than you normally do.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. I was going to bring some pictures of my sunburn. I literally look like a fucking lobster. I look like a lobster.
Ugh.
I look like that guy from WWE back in the day. Oh, what the hell was his name? I can't remember. That his face all red.
Are you talking about
I
Kane?
don't- Yeah, like Kane. Kane red. That's what my body looks like. And I put on one of them stupid golf shirts. I put on one of them stupid golf shirts, so I got a big red V. My face is red. My neck's red. Whole body's white, whiter than a ghost. The whitest black man in America with a congestion problem.
So you gave yourself a So you gave yourself a very extra crispy farmer's tan.
Yes. I haven't been outside in 10 years. I won't need any sunscreen. I ain't a pussy.
Do I need to get you a parasol?
I got to get, what was that, Noxzema?
The hell is that?
White cream you put on your sunburn.
I don't know. I guess my genes are better. I never had to deal with it. I just put lotion on it.
I know. I'm such a moron. So yeah, I'm sunburnt. Internet connection problems.
Yep.
I'm smoking this weed. This weed that is in a different stratosphere than I'm used to. That Vegas weed sucks compared to this. This is straight up Mendocino
Cali weed.
This is Mendocino outdoor grow. This is no growing in somebody's basement shit. This is top of the notch. It just tastes so much better. I don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure that enjoying that you're enjoying it. At least it didn't just get tossed out or just given out to some bum.
Well, that and then I'm sitting here going to. Thank God you can go online and figure out what pill it is by looking at the number on the back.
Yeah.
Because he's got just random pills in these containers, like 30 different kinds of pills, and we got Oxycontins and Percocets and every opioid you can think of.
I mean, hey man, you could probably make some quick cash with those.
And if you really want to party, the guy still got some fentanyl patches left over when he was dealing with his. So I mean, it's like fucking Walgreens at this guy's house. I don't know what to do with it. Maybe I should call somebody. I don't want this shit here. I don't want to get arrested.
Come on, man. You're in fucking Cali. There's someone that'll pay for those fucking pills.
Exactly. I mean, that's one thing that's weird when you take over somebody's estate and they have a bunch of illegal shit inside of it. What do you do?
Allegedly.
And I have some AR-15s laying around that I should have. Oh shit! Why am I talking like this online? Am I stupid?
Hey, you know, I think I don't know what the situation would be on your end because I guess the only option for you legally would be to turn over the guns at some point, which I would advise that you do. Wink, wink. But I imagine that would be a very awkward situation where you're just like, yeah, I can't have these guns, but I have them.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm committing a felony right now as we speak.
Yeah, I'm literally committing a felony to not commit a felony right now. Please don't call the cops on me.
So yeah, I'm sure none of the trolls will tell on me. I think I'll be okay.
The trolls have never lasted this long. It's fine.
Yeah, we are the only broadcasting duo that the trolls blocked us.
Right? To be honest, every single time someone's ever fucked with me, it's always just like, yeah, your show sucks. I'm just like, and?
Yeah, we're
That's the best
well,
you got?
we're well aware of that.
Yeah. You're saying that a show that's called Two Stone fucking sucks? Do you think that there's structure to this shit, motherfucker? Like, if anything, you wasted your fucking time.
Exactly. You know what pisses me off more is when somebody sends me a message that says the show's good. I'm like, fuck you, you sarcastic asshole. No, this show sucks.
How dare you compliment the show? How dare you lie to me?
I remember that night that Nas sent over. Says, hey man, I really enjoy your show. That Nas Redna won on. I really enjoy your show. So I go on, get all fucked up, and I go, this guy's show sucks.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that is usually how it goes. Anytime anybody sends me something good, I take it with a grain of salt, and I'm just like, okay, sure, bud. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. And most of the time I'm right. But sometimes it is genuine. I'm just like, oh, you actually listened to the show. Well, thanks, I guess. I don't really know how to respond to actual genuine compliments because I'm just so used to people shitting on me constantly. You know, I'm just like,
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't know how to respond to genuine compliments.
Yeah, you want to piss me off? Tell me I'm really good.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, exactly. Tell us that give us a compliment. Tell us that we're really good. Tell us we're funny because we will not believe you at all.
I remember when I first started broadcasting too, and I took everything every comment so seriously. I'd be like, "But why? How could you not like this? What's wrong? Why? Why would you not? That really hurts my feelings." Please don't say that. We got a comment coming in. This show is amazing. That's what I wanted. This fucking asshole doctor.
I do think Doctor's one of the good ones, but still, thank you for proving our point.
This guy is on a hit streak.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This guy every night is on top of it.
Oh yeah, he's a trip. I love this dude.
We love Dr. 666. I don't think dogs like him either. Because he's evil. All right, we're over time. We should probably go. But one thing. Now, don't dogs come from hell?
I guess it depends on what religion you're referring to.
I guess Muslims.
Okay, yeah, sure. Why not?
It is illegal for a man in Afghanistan to own a dog.
Really?
It is very against the religion of human and hound.
That
is a Western thing, and if you're caught loving a dog, you will be stoned to death in the middle of the square.
Jeez. All right. Well,
I'm starting to kind of like it. Kind of like it.
You know, I kind of empathize with it a little bit. I kind of understand. All right. Well, I got something for you. What do you call an Ethiopian with a dog?
Full?
A vegetarian.
Vegetarian.
And before you get all butthurt about that, an Ethiopian told me that joke.
I know Jim Cornette got fired for saying that son of a bitch is so tough he could ride through Africa with a bucket of chicken on the back.
Ooh, yeah, that's a rough one.
And he gets on and he's screaming. He's like, "It's not a racist joke. It's a hunger joke. I was talking that they wanted to eat, not that they were black and wanted to eat fried chicken. It's just that they're in Ethiopia and they have nothing to eat. So a man driving a scooter with a bucket full of chicken on the back would be a tough son of a bitch."
Yeah, either way, it doesn't sound good.
Wasn't a good joke.
No. Yeah, at that point, you just either swallow your pride and move on to the next joke, or you just do what he did and just keep digging your grave.
Yeah, now he just makes millions of dollars podcasting every day from his basement. But things really worked out tough for him.
Yeah, I guess he turned out okay then.
He's all right. He's an all right guy. All right, before we leave, we're going to hypnotize you real quick.
Oh, yes, of course.
Hypnotization. Here we go. Remember the butt and the face. Okay. I actually think maybe I was too stoned to broadcast tonight, but I don't want to stop. But I guess we're going to stop.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think an hour of our shenanigans is enough to, if we get more of a following and there's more of a demand for it, I'm sure we'll be down to do this longer. But I think an hour of just us bullshitting is enough for people to stomach for a week.
And we do want to thank everybody for watching this show. We started out fucking around 20 weeks ago, going, we'll just go, we'll bullshit for a half hour, whatever, and we'll go from there. And next thing you know, last week, all in, on all platforms and everything, we did 500 listeners for the first time. So I'm very excited. And all of you guys are like, oh, 500, huh? Yeah, there was 3 people watching us when we first started. So, yeah, we're very excited to have 500 people checking this out on all platforms.
Yeah, the fact that we're even growing in any capacity, even though we haven't really done a whole lot to advertise for the show, means people are listening to us, which fucking how? Why? And also, China, money, please, por favor.
China.
I don't speak Chinese. China.
I got a place that'll convert the yen, so just send some yen over.
I think yen is Japanese.
Is it?
Yeah,
the Chinese yen. All
Japanese.
right. Well,
I think yen's Japanese, and I don't know. I don't know shit about China.
China, we love you. You're the best. Way better than America.
China number 1. Yeah,
Uno
China
number one
and all that shit.
Sensui. No, that's Japanese. Never mind. I get my Asians mixed up like everybody else. But of all the Asians,
do that. They're not like that.
Of all the Asians, the Chinese are the best because there's more of them.
Yes, there's more of them. We love you. We don't know if we'll ever visit your country, but from the other side of the Pacific, we love you.
Absolutely. I want to thank everybody for listening to Two Stone tonight. And like even the podcast gods are ripping through Marco's microphone tonight. At the end, we made it.
Yeah.
Hey, we made it the hour without any fuck up, so we're doing okay.
Yeah, I think so. So far, now the gremlins are coming to reap what we have sowed. But yes, I'll take this opportunity to plug the playlist here on the screen here. Just use your Spotify app to scan this or take the screenshot of it or whatever. Go to MHH Johnny's Picks on Spotify and YouTube Music. At the moment, it is at over 21 hours worth of fucking music that this dude has picked. I was thought for sure that you were going to plateau at some point, but nope. You just keep fucking adding more shit to it.
We're gonna have every song ever created on that playlist by the end of it.
I'm kind of thinking that you'll die before we ever actually finish this playlist.
All right. I want to thank everybody for listening. We'll be back next week, same time, same channel. The only show on the network that goes on at the same time every week. It's amazing.
I know. Somehow.
Everybody else is like, is Johnny going on tonight? I don't know. He'll be on between midnight and 4 a.m. at some point.
Yeah, no joke.
But Two Stoned every week, 10 p.m. where I'm at. Probably 1 a.m. where some are at. Some are
Yeah,
even
somewhere.
midnight.
Yep. And preemptively, happy 420. We'll catch you next time.
All right, everybody. We love you guys. Why did I say that? Good night.
Peace.
The moon is full and the stars are aligned and the sky is an eerie black. It's the night of the biggest vampire of the hunt on